What's up, guys? It's me, and welcome back to. Not welcome back. Well, actually, I have to say, what's up, guys? Just for the Demon Slayer. Horrible intro, I know. So, I'm here today, because, I'll be doing a what if. So this one won't be, what if Deku was a ninja? Um, yes, I will make him I'll make him a third review A. Class 1A is still gonna be Class 1A. Just, they're gonna be 2 years younger than Deku. So, yes, and then the person that replaces Deku, because Deku will be in the third years, well, he won't be a new A straight away. They'll, be thinking, he won't be a vigilante. He'll just be, just making sure. Yeah, so, yeah. Sorry, but, yeah. So, yeah, so Jacob's gonna be a ninja. He's gonna look like this, these two pictures, they're not gonna be characters, I'm just grabbed them for, outfits he wears, except for the fur on this one. Like this, there's just gonna be the outfit and the swords. Like, I mainly got it for the swords, one of the outfits, and these are the weapons he will be using. He will have a bow, I forget what those are, chain swords. The sword, you'll be having 2 swords out of these, and those will be these 2 right here. The first 2, they look nice, so I was like, yeah, so he'll be using these as his weapons. He'll be having those, kunais. So let me explain it. Yeah, so just imagine this guy with, blue eyes, and instead of Deku having all of that gold on his mask, like on this side, like right here, yeah, but not on the top or all over his body or these pretty much. The reason is wolf because he's gonna have, like, you know how Sue's quirk is the aspects of a frog. It's gonna be like that. He's gonna have darkness and shadow abilities. He's gonna be the dark shadow wolf. He will have another ability, but that will not be a quirk because Jacob, Izuku, sorry, that's a good friend. Not really, just popped in my mouth. So Izuku, he will, he just got it from a weird gene, not something like a family thing, and you guys will be deciding that one ability, so Deku will be able to, he won't be able to travel through shadows. He can manipulate them and pretty much, like, he can go through them, but like not for long. Because if he does, no, he won't. He won't be able to. Yeah, I know. So he can use like shadow step, darkness, and the reason why I got a bow because like shadows and darkness with arrows and stuff like. So he'll have the aspects of a wolf when he can use shadow and dark. First quirk, yes, the wolf and the shadow and dark will be part of this quirk. They're just one quirk to one. So the dark wolf, we can call it the shadow dark wolf. Yeah, I know shadow and darkness are pretty much the same, but darkness. Okay, so before I get into the video, I'm gonna explain a little bit more why I think shadow and darkness more. Darkness is more like a corrupt. Like shadow can corrupt, but like darkness does. Cause say Deku put less power into. Had less power than, so say Todoroki threw fire at him, and Deku threw ice, and say Deku was on his limit, but he won't because he will be stronger because he'll be in the third years. So just imagine, because and he put more powder in Deku's. The shadow uh, um blast, it will start corrupting the fire, and then Todoroki, until it reaches Todoroki, and he can't. Just nothing would happen. The fire will just be nothing, just darkness. And then like, if you put up just shadow, it would just. Okay, if you guys, it's like a special beam cannon, like the Outer Rings. It'll literally go around the fire, um, but like at the base where he's shooting it from. He could shoot dark. It's not gonna be like Todoroki's, but one side's fire, one side's ice. He could shoot out of any parts of darkness or shadow. So either way, let's start the story. Not get back into it. So we start off with 6 year not 4-year-old Izuku. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, uh, uh, he's not the reincarnation of Kakashi or anything. I'm just gonna use Izuku Hatake because he's not gonna be part of the Midori family. I mean, yes, he will. So it's gonna be pretty much an abandon. So when Izuku will have a twin, but no, not no. So since Izuku is gonna be, no, the person, no, Shinso will be placing Mineta, because like I got nothing wrong with Mineta. No. You might as well hate me for that, but I don't do that. Like, no, you got nothing wrong. He's a cool dude. Like, he might be a perp, but he's still a cool dude. He might be a scared cat, but like, you got some Demon Slayer. You got Zenitsu here. Like, yeah, but like that's not what I'm trying to say. So Shinso will place Mineta, and Kurenai. Yeah, Kurenai. Yeah, I'll try to remember Kurenai. Kurenai Midoriya is Izuku's little sister, because Izuku will be abandoned by his mother and a father. I will not make it. No, not. I guess. Oh my. No. If it's gonna have like a. Yeah, let's just say. Oh my. So yeah, I guess. So So they abandoned. They abused him since he was 4, even before they found out his quirk. And one of the reasons why they started making it more painful him. I know I'm not giving that much detail. It's just, ugh. Sorry. Okay. So yeah. So Izuku. Wait, is it silver running? Yeah. So Izuku, he's been trying, and I mean trying to have make. Not make sure anyway. I'm not that. I was trying to say they abused really hard, and then when he found out his quirk, and he was really wolf, and since like it's like that's has nothing to do with her quirk. I knew Inko would never cheat, so they thought he was an abomination. He abused it for 2 years straight, and then they tried hiding another kid, that Izumi. But before they had Izumi, they did this. Stab. I'm not like stab. Like they just literally went freaking like 50% punched Izuku, breaking most of those bones. Like his legs are the only thing that's not cracked, except for like some like his arms are his upper arms. Like he can move his hands, but he'll feel the pain of the rest of his arm that are shattered. Yeah, pretty much All Might did that to him. Inka whipped him. They threw him out. Oops. Alright. So they decided to get rid of him, and the I'm literally gonna say this. They went to the forest. No, they literally buried him. Yep. They're like, who cares? He'll die either way. So they buried him. Sorry, I took a drink. Yeah, they buried him. So, yeah. Ezekiel was trapped in that hole for months. Almost, he was literally trapped in there for winter and like how to survive. Uh, random. The shadow can like. So you guys know Cork, Quirk. I could say this. He could teleport with the shadow. Yeah, that's instead of going through shadows, he teleports with the shadows. Yeah, basically. He create darkness shadow minions, but he ain't gonna be doing that because I don't want to make him too happy, but I am. So a few months, Shadow's been the shadows have been stealing food for him, and everything. So I should have got a teenager look for him. Oh, I don't. I think I can find one. So yeah. So Izuku, he was loved by his family. I think I made one of my what if. I do have other ideas for this, so don't worry. So if I can find a change of look, um, don't ask me why the rings. I will. Yeah, this. Uh, uh, this. Let's. Move. Did I get rid of this one? I know. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, so Izuku, um, yeah, sorry guys. Trying to, yeah, oh, yeah, so Izuku, he looks like this. He ain't emotionless. I mean, like, he ain't emotionless. He's just, so, he just turned off a few emotions. So, like, sadness, he ain't gonna cry ever, and I mean ever. Um, I do have, this is gonna be I do have a, I think I might be doing 2P for the ship, or one, but I think I'm gonna do two. I will get the pictures later on, but not right now. Cause this is gonna be a lot 1 hour long. Cause I decided on my when I reach 100 subscribers, and I still want to thank you guys for that so much. That I would do 100 long. So either way, um Izuku being Izuku. So I still want to make sure to subscribe sometime. So I'm sorry for that. So Izuku, he got finally had enough energy. His bones were healed. He had like bandages, and he does have the eye patch because somehow like All Might punched him in the face, but it damaged his eyes too, and like that's why his whole body got shattered from that to the waist. He ain't paralyzed. Like his backbone didn't get shattered. It was just the arms and rib cage. So yeah, and like uh so uh let's go back to Inko and before they had Izumi. So they were like, we have to come up with a plan because if they mysteriously don't see our son, because Katsuki hasn't been born yet, so that's why they're still, because like Mitsuki, Endeavor, yes, Endeavor will be nice. Like I have no, if you guys hate Endeavor, it's your opinion. I like Endeavor for not because of his abusive part, because he's a good guy. It's just Sam. When you take a look at his mother, like if you just search up Endeavor's mom, or like Shoto or Todoroki's grandma, it says everything. Somehow, just to me, it says everything when I first saw images of that woman, or unless it was just fan art. I don't know, but it looks like her. Either way, if it was true or not, I don't care. It just makes sense. But either way, back to the story, back to them. She was like, yeah, I guess, and they're gonna have to announce it. So, a couple weeks later, they got the press and everything, and they were like, hello, would like to make an announcement. Our first, our son, Izuku, yeah, he goes by Minoria, but he's No, not Kadeen. What was the sister's name? Ah, no, I forgot her name. Okay. Come, cat, you know what? Kushina, no, not Kushina. I don't want it to be Izumi because let's just use Kadeen. Shut up, fuck it. Kadeen Yagi. No, that's Kushina Yagi. No. Myraville. No. Fine, just Izumi. It's gotta be easier for me to remember. God, I feel so. I hate myself. I hate myself for that. So, yeah. I guess just be Izumi. I wanted to pick someone else, but I couldn't remember her name. Oh, God. Either way, uh, so, yeah, so Izumi, I mean, so they, everybody was sad for them. Might, aka Toshinori, I'm just gonna say, Go had a powerful telekinesis quirk, though. She was a hero, and we're gonna make her the number six, no, 10. No, number 11 hero. She's not gonna be the top 10. But, like, so, yeah, they were sad, they all fake crying, blah, blah, blah. Went home, they're like, yes, like, let's have another baby, but, like, let's wait, no, they didn't decide that right away. They were just gonna, because they had to act for grieving and stuff. So first they had to, they literally burned down everything that belonged to Izuku. Literally got rid of everything he owned, everything, any trace of Izuku, burned, burned. And you know how like some parents measure kids' heights as they grow up? Yeah, that painted over everything. And they're like, yeah. So yeah, back to so then they like time skip to the 9 months before it hit year. No, so yeah, if it's 12 years of a month, so 4 years before. Wait, four. That's the okay. Fine, 3 months before they before the 1 year of Fujiki surviving. So yeah, so the Tuku's still getting the food from the whole healing and everything. Like I said, they decided to have a kid. Blah blah blah. They had so much fun. Yep, yeah, so much fun. Got pregnant 9 months later. Izumi was born. I wish I remembered that name. I can remember it's a name from Naruto, but it doesn't matter. Um, either way, so yeah, Izumi was born. Yeah. So yeah, that one, and then blah blah blah. It's been a year. So yeah, Izuku's out. So we go back to Izuku. So yeah, Izuku's that So so he decided to get stronger and prove his parents wrong that his quirk is amazing and awesome, but like he didn't want to prove them anyone. Like he ain't gonna be doing anything vigilante or anything. Uh, so Izuku built a little cabin. I don't feel like getting a picture of that because I don't want to go do that because like I can't really shop that right now. If I can, I don't know. But I don't want to check it out right now. I'll check it out later if I could. How long have we been? It's been 19 minutes, damn. I feel like it's been longer. Probably me, you know. It bothers me a little bit. Okay. So either way, so Izuku, he decided to train. Yeah. Uh, he decided to work out. He got his Okay, if you guys have ever seen One Piece, and if you ever saw like Zoro's backstory of like him training as a kid and everything, pretty much Izuku did that. But like, I'm just gonna say he can use three sword style, but I gonna make him do that. Like rarely. If he just wants to like just give out, like, I'm not saying he's gonna be mainly using one or two sword style moves. Like, so he practiced for years and years, and then he he Shannon was bringing him materials and everything. He is gonna make all of these weapons. Just remember, um, so if you guys have seen Green Arrow, and you know how, in like I think it was season 2, how he's broken compact. These bows can do it, so it's easy for him to carry. He has two of these because one is for like uh one's for more of the accuracy and focus, and one's for more of the quickness. Like, so this one is for the more focused, and you have to focus to aim. Well, not really. Like, he becomes so good with a bow. He's he's pretty much Green Arrow level, bow level, like that kind of, like, yeah. And then this one you can just like, you can do it with both bows, but one's more better for shooting your arrows faster than the other. Um, so the first weapons he creates is not these swords yet. Yes, all you'll have a lot of swords on him because you'll have these two, this one. So that is one, two. That is five, and these blades will be okay. If you, yeah, you guys have, of course, have seen God of War, and you know the blades of chaos like that. The balls will not be on that. I mean, like, they will, but they'll be wrapped around his arm. But they don't hurt him or anything. But the blades just go on his back, like, and everything. So he creates these blades first. These two. None of these. Just remember, none of these. The first two. He grabs, like, he literally becomes a forger and everything. Like, he has to. So the first outfit he creates is this one. Yeah, this one without the fur. Just remember that. He creates that but just smaller form. He will be wearing that for all those years. He has these outfits. This one will be when he's back in more stuff. This, that is his hero costume. That is his, doesn't care. It's regular outfit that he'll wear, but not in public. The one he'll wear is more this one. But like, okay, so stick on a picture right now. So we'll do this one. So Izuku's been practicing for years with the swords. He crafted his like a wooden bow at first, cause like he had to like somehow learn how to make one of those metal bows like that, but not right now. It'll be later on. So yeah. So let's go to the Midoriya slash Yagi family. It's gonna be a big time skip. This is time skip to when they're 4. So when he's 4, so Izumi will have, well, of course, one for all, but later on. But she will have an enhancement quirk. So she'll have two enhancement quirks because one for all enhances and stockpiles and everything. So like, Izumi will have that strength enhancement quirk with telekinesis, but mm, her telekinesis is gonna be different. Okay, so if you guys have seen, she has to literally punch the air, and whatever's in that direction of punching, it could float. Well, she can move it around, but she literally has to punch in that direction. And like, say if she wanted to move, like, not like a build, she cannot move a building or anything, but like a car or a truck. Yeah, she has to punch. Well, not like she has to punch, but later on she learns how to use it without and focus on the mental state of everything. So yeah. So yeah. So yeah, Izumi is 4 right now, so that would make Izumi's 4, Zuki's 6 then. No, did I say he was 6 or 5? No, I said it was 4 when he was. No, because it was 2. No, I said it was a 2 years time skip. Yeah, because Izumi would be 2. Yeah, so yeah, sorry. Izuku, because Izuku would have to be 8. Yeah, he was 8 in that picture. Sorry, that was my mistake. So, yeah, Izuku would have been in that hole for. Because Izumi is still 2 years younger than him, so. Yeah, I kind of forgot. So they didn't have a kid for a while because they didn't want to make it like, oh yeah, we're just gonna make another kid randomly, blah blah blah, be Endeavor, even though they are. But both of them, instead of one of them being, no, I don't want to be in the child, blah blah blah. I'm gonna pour hot water or burn them. It says like my second or no third, because like I was gonna make it yesterday, guys, but I failed. I failed because my sister. This time I'm not gonna stop. So either way, she was yeah. So she was so excited. She's like, "Mom, Dad." She doesn't know they're heroes. Ezekiel knew they were heroes, but they thought he didn't. But he did, and that's why he doesn't despise all heroes. He just despises those two and some like those two have fame and fortune, but like since Deborah's nice, like he ain't for like he's for the fame in that one, not the money. And the original, I'm pretty sure was just in it for the fame and power. But like no, he kind hearted. So yeah. So I'm pretty sure. No. Yeah. So like I was gonna say, yeah. So so Izumi was so happy when she heard she got a enhancement quirk and a telekinesis quirk, but the doctor said, "Oh, young lady. Yeah. So her quirk is blah blah blah. The drawback of her telekinesis is that if she overuses it, she'll start bleeding from the nose, cause brain. And then for the enhancement, she could break her bones if she uses it. She could break a bone if she overuses it. But with one for all, it's gonna be like, oh no, one for all is gonna take. So she gonna be strong because I gotta make her strong. So yeah, so she's friends with Todoroki and Bakugo. Okay, Kachan, but no, there ain't gonna be no Kachan in this. So he'll be like, it's gonna be like, I bet one of you are gonna be thinking, I mean, no, so yeah, I became friends. Now let's go to Zuko. He's been training for those. Well, yeah, for those that he's been training for months now, weeks, days, eating food, hunting, everything. He's been doing everything. He has a lot of scars, except from like bears, cougars, coyotes, and yeah, mainly bears and cougars or jaguars. No, not jaguar. Jaguars. It doesn't matter. So either way, um, Izuku he's betrayed the show. Yeah, trained a lot, getting food. Wolves had never attacked him because he's wolf like I said. If I didn't, well, he has wolf like abilities. He does have he's stronger, faster than regular people. Everything. So yeah. So either way, wait, no, what's sorry. Okay, so Izuku, he was yeah, no, not Izuku, so a massive time. This is gonna be it was 6, so 10 years. No, he would have been 8. So yep, 10 year time skip to when he's 18. So he has crafted all of these. These are always on his hands, like always. He has two of these. His kunais are always pretty much everywhere. He has a lot of these different ones. He does have shurikens. He made all of these. Just remember these two swords and this sword. Katana. Sorry, katana. These are more katana swordish. Or at least, he'd be like, why would he have that much swords? Because two are for dual wielding. Two one for fast and swiftness, and so these two are for his dual wielding things. He'll be having all of these on him. Just I don't know how you select one on his. So this is how it goes. So his for when he doesn't make the suit. It's gonna be when he gets what he makes him. He has that suit. So it'd be like. And this is how it is here. This is where the swords will be placed. So the two swords there. Uh, three swords on that side because it. No, he could. No, these two swords are gonna be uh on his back. This is gonna be the other side, and yeah, they don't get his no. So no, I got it. So he is like smart and everything. So because it's gonna be perfect with the ship. So his swords can retract and detach somehow. They're like it's like hiccups, but it doesn't belong here. So he just clips them into the sheath. Like there's just five sheets on one side. They don't get in his way. So and it'd be like where the bow's gonna go. He has like clips on his back, like two different ones, and the bows just fold into the little holding grip and stuff. So they clip onto his back, and yeah. So all of his swords can that. These are always around his arm, but the blades are on his like back, like up there. So two of these are always on his arms, all over his coat and stuff, and then these are just random. Look, he's got like those Naruto pouches on his legs, but yeah. So that's what's gonna go. So yeah. So let's see. So this is before the entrance for class 1A, B, and everything. So yeah, Izuku he's trained like yeah, it's trained so hard. He can straight up cut through a tree, like really thick tree. He can cut through metal, and like really like straight up. He could cut a robot and had like one of those UA's robots like a number like up to two, but he never cuts a human, never. Like animals, he can't cut through straight through. And he'd be like, why? Because if you can cut through metal, then he should be able to cut through them in half. It's because he doesn't want to, so he'll never do that to humans because he's gonna be a hero. Never gonna. I may do villain one, maybe not. I don't know, but you guys decide. Like also, how you guys gonna steal that one other power? I don't care how you do it, but yeah. So yeah. So yeah. So oh, never mind now. So Izuku, he's gonna be So it'd be like, how has he learned all, and like, he's gathered knowledge from everywhere. His he's gathered knowledge. His shadows have. Okay, if you guys know what shadow clones in Naruto, how whenever they see he back to his brain, everything. So like yeah, shadows like right through and I mean almost every single book. Like he ain't smart. He knows everything. He knows almost everything. Like he ain't like smart like that you where he can be like, oh yes, this plan. He knows knowledge, like knowledge, one of the most powerful things. Like yeah. So either way, so Izuku he decided he's ready. So like no one can technically ever. Yeah. So he decided to go to the city. It has like a cape and I mean, not a cape, a hoodie, and like a cape with the hood on, and he's just walking around mysterious. People were a little bit creeped out, so they decided to call the heroes. So like no All Might or anything. They were like, oh, we're too much having fun spending with our 6-year-old daughter Izumi. Just saying, Izumi, um, she's been in a love triangle between her, Shoto, and Bakugo. Yeah, Bakugo and Shoto act like Ray and Natsu from Fairy Tail, but like there ain't no Urza to stop them. But it's more about fighting over sometimes strength, but mostly Izumi. So sorry for that weird thing. But like yeah, so they just said this. Yeah, but when Izumi's like in there, yeah, they're like that. What? Okay, so yeah, so and you'd be like, Kuba's gonna be adopting him. Yes, he will be adopted because like since he supposedly dead, it's gonna be Midnight and Miracle. Yes, I'm making those two in love, and you'd be like, oh, why? Miracle has white hair, so yeah, one of those reasons and other because I think those two would be okay of a ship, but like yeah, the one ship that I think is most weirdest is that Mount Lady and Kamui Woods. Like I'm pretty sure they're a canon ship, but like still creep me out. Like, yeah, on that. So so yeah, so Izuku's he's been having a lot of fun running around until the Aizawa. Yes, because he's always gonna be there. Like Aizawa, he can erase his quirk, but his quirk, I'm going to say this, can't be taken. It can only be erased, and you'd be like, why? Because I said so. I'm the devil. I'm just Satan. I'm just I don't know. So yeah, if you guys still want to join, if you guys want to join my Discord, it's in my comments. You guys can go scroll through there. I know it's in one of my videos. I'd love to. I'm pretty sure it's in my bone release one. Yes, I will be making a part two of that. I'll be making a part five of that. I'm just trying to say stuff that I forgot to say in the beginning, and I don't feel like saying it at the end because I feel like I'll miss it out. So if you guys want me to redo part four, and I'll just continue it like I've been continuing it to part three. Like how part three was with his three ships, I think. But if not, just tell me, and I mean, someone tell me if you want that to happen. So for my what if Bell was Gojo stuff, I kind of want to thank you guys because you guys had so much. There were so much people watching my videos, so I want you to thank those people. I want to thank you all because it makes me happy that people actually like my videos because I'm actually scared of doing this. It makes me want I don't know what's gonna happen and everything. So yeah, but either way, stupid thing. So back to the story. Yeah, so he's all she's like, hey, you, and he's like, and Izuku's like, huh, me? And he's like, yeah. He's like, and I was like, why are you wearing a hoodie? He's like, cape. And Izuku's like, why not? He's like, okay. He's like he's a little bit suspicious. Like maybe he's a villain. No, he doesn't seem like it because like Izuku does look like a. You could say it's just the face. He does wear a mask like Kakashi. That's why I'm gonna. That's why I said not that he's not like Kakashi or anything. So he's like, I'm gonna have to ask you to come with me. And he's like, to where? He's like, to the police station. And Ezekiel, yep, knowing all that, almost all of that knowledge. Be like, I don't feel like going to jail or anything. I haven't done anything wrong. He's like, well, we're getting complaints about a weird-headed figure walking around. Am I doing anything wrong, sir? I'm just walking around. Oh yeah. Okay, fine. I'll take off. Okay, what if I just take off my hoodie? And I'm like, okay. So when he takes off the cape, because he's got the ninja pouches on, and when Ozawa sees the sword, it's like, hey, put the weapons away. Huh? No, this is my weapon. Like, and when he just saw them, he just straight up went to attack Izuku. Izuku being that wolf sense and wolf thing, and I'm pretty sure wolves have good reflexes. Well, Izuku does, because what is he? A ninja, either way. So, yeah, he did that. Uh, yeah, and so, oh, and I'm just gonna say, like, one of the only things that could truly rival Deku is Korigiri's quirk, aka as always Professor Mike's best friend, which is that somehow died but turned into a Nomu. I have, but I haven't got to that part. I just heard from a friend, which pissed me off. But sorry for the spoiler. I don't know if there will be spoilers in here, but I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. But so Izawa went to kick him. He died, and he's like, so he sent a text message saying he needs backup. So because UA no UA does go into UA is a college and high school. So yeah, if like, but like I'm just gonna say I don't know what the parents think, but Japan can't leave your parents because you can't leave your parents until you're out of like college and high school. Yeah, be like that. Because if he's on his last year, that's just gonna be stupid. Why would I? Really? But yeah, but like you guys gonna be college and high school. But like the college, um, like it's still a college of them becoming heroes. But yeah, like that's more yeah. They could still do the hero work, but like that's on a different thing. So like, yeah, like people get a bit like no, that's what I'm okay. So like that's how I was going. Okay, so yeah, so Izawa is just attacking Izuku. Izuku's like pro hero Racerhead because all that knowledge in his noggin, being like I don't want to fight him because then I can get in serious trouble. So he doesn't attack him at all. So later on you got um Endeavor, Midnight, Miracle, Hawks. Um, yeah, let's do this. All my and Inko because they're like letting me mainly back up. He's having trouble with that villain. We think, but he's always he has a lot his katanas, his swords, and he said he has five and like stuff all around him. Like yeah. So he's all yeah. So they get there. They just see Ozawa attacking a guy, but the guy's just dodging it. And they see Zawa has no bruises or anything, and they look at the guy, see he doesn't have any bruises, so they're like, oh, okay. So, so, um, so, like, Midnight, use your thing to try to knock him out. So when she tries, but it doesn't because yeah, Izuku being smart brain, being like, not today. I mean, no, they didn't ask Midnight first because they didn't. Midnight didn't do that. Sorry, because this could be. Yeah, he doesn't have a breathing mask installed. If that's what you guys would think, yeah, I kind of made a mistake on that. Because I don't want to end the fight. I want him to at least fight some of them, except for like Mirko and Midnight. Oh boy. So like Endeavor, he's like, Zoa, get out of the way. Zoa saw him and he did a freaking Fire Fist, pretty much ace and like Fire Fist ace. So I think I may do a One Piece one like, but like based off like Asta or Bell, but like they went back to the universe after like I don't know maybe you guys think of that maybe. But like if I did a what if Bell went to the One Piece universe, but like he comes back. I could be like up a trade and everything, and it goes like I don't know maybe. But either way, so back to the story. So they're all so yeah that happened. Izuku, yeah, he takes out the sword on the screen, and the sword, it's the sword start the blade come. They see that it has no hilt, I mean no blade, but then a blade suddenly appears and like is this his quirk or something, which is not because Zawa is like maybe try to erase it, doesn't happen. He's like huh. I mean like he was erasing the whole time when I was like so Zuku says Ozawa closes his eyes, he had the rest eyes, so cause like his quick hints are his quirk and Everett's quirk for crying out loud. So Izuku he really closed his eyes and he was just watching. Izuku, if you guys know what Yami did, like when he cut through dimensions, Izuku can do that, but he ain't gonna do that. It's just he does the slash motion where he just goes and cutting through the fireball, hitting no villains because just he corrupted it. He used darkness and corrupted the flames and went nowhere. Yeah, so yeah, that happened. Yeah, so they were all just shocked. So yeah, almost like come here, villain. So yeah, so charts at him. Uh Izuku's like all night. So he just keeps dodging and dodging until they're like, hey, Midnight now, and Midnight uses a quirk. Izuku gets knocked out. They tried it. So this is like Izuku made it so if anyone tries touching his weapons without his like it's designed to him specifically because like let's just say he fully accepted his quirk. It's like a yeah, and it changed his DNA, so it's like some he had some so like the woods. It was just one point in wood where there was just like a pot. He just went to like this dump yard and everything, and there was just some tech and everything, but like not like advanced tech, but it was like tech that it could bond to his freaking DNA. So bond with his DNA, and no one could touch them. If they do, they get a little shock. So Zawa tries taking the weapons, and all of them try to, but so they bring him to the police station. Uh, 3 hours later, Zuko woke up. He's in cuffs and everything. He still has weapons and everything. So like, Azalba, I mean, it's like so. All Might left. Inko left. Inka's. I should come up with the Inka's name. Let's call it Zone Twister or Tornado. Yeah, let's just call it Tornado. Yeah, Tornado. No, Twister. No. Green Empress. The Green Empress. Hero name Green. The telekinesis hero. Green Emperor. All Emperor. All Emperor. No, Green Emperor, yeah. So, yeah. They left and they never left. It was just Zawa, Hawks left. It was just Zawa, Mirko, and Midnight. So Zawa walked in. He's like, they're all three of them walked in to question him. Well, Zawa's like, kid, what's your name? And Izuku's like, Izuku Hatake. And he's like, is that your real? And they're like, that's of course Detective Jackie Kuchi's like, that's a lie. And he's like, what's your real name? Izuku Midoriya. And all of them are shocked and like, but you're supposed to. And then it's like, and then they look at the detective and he's like, it's true. And they're like, the detective never ever uses, he never uses Kokono magazine because he would never let him. But it's just proven that he has. But, and they're like, so are you the son of Pro Hero All Might and Pro Hero and Pro Heroes? The Pro Heroes of all, the Pro Hero, the son of All Might and the son of the and the Green Empress, and he's like, yeah, I guess I am. But you were supposed to date because they so Izuku, he's like, he did this, and there were just scars all over him, like whip scars, blade scars, everything. And then there was just other scars, and he's like, yeah, half of these are from my parents until they tried to kill me off and then buried me in a hole and I was stuck in that hole because my body was still healing. Because my father did a 50% smash on me, breaking my almost entire arm, rib cage, but not my back, luckily, or my leg. So, and I was stuck in that hole for almost 2 years. I think it was. I think no, 2 years. Yeah, he was stuck in there for 2 years because he got out when Izumi was born. So that was 2 years because she was born on literally in a year and 3 months. Because I can never like, yeah, that's good time. Oh, my throat is starting to get dry. Ah. Yeah. So they were surprised and like, yeah. So they're like, kid. So pretty much they discarded me as their son. So I'm never gonna go back there. You can. And I don't want you to tell them that I'm alive. You can just call me Izuku Hatake. No. No, not Izuku Hatake. You're not for crying out loud, Kakashi Hatake. I don't care. But remember, he ain't no Kakashi. He ain't no reincarnation. So, yeah. So Izuku, he does look like this right now, but he has the mask, but like, his hair is like that. It's got like black, cause Inko, like let's just say Inko had what Deku's hair looked like magically having black. Cause okay, people say they don't know what hair colors Hazashi hair color, but Inko has green hair and no black. Izuku, people just say, oh, yep, no, he just has white hair. Literally, if you look closely, he has black and green and white. Sorry, black and white. Not black and white, black and green. Because literally, I see black and green in his eye, unless I'm magically blind. But yeah, so yeah, so Mirko and Midnight was feeling bad, and she tugged Mirko away. She's like, "Can we please adopt?" And Mirko's like, "What? Okay, we can ask." And they're like, "Hey kid, since you're still on age, would you like to adopt us?" And they're like, "Sure." And they're like, "You would be 18 right now." And they're like, "Yes." What were you planning on doing? He like proving I don't know. I wasn't gonna take revenge or anything. She's like, well, how about you come live with us? So it's like, yeah. So they adopt him. So it was like the 10-month arc that they got him. So Izumi got one for all. Let's go to Izumi. So yeah. Izumi's part, like, what is after Izuku got home, so All Might and Inko came home, and like, just like, Mom, Dad, 6-year-old Izumi, should I get Fem? I'm gonna get a picture of Fem Izuku, so Fem Mm, Deku. What's a good picture? Okay. Just imagine like the black. See what I mean? Black and green. So just imagine that that there's some yellow. I mean, no, cause I mean like Izuku was just born because his hair turned him into white and everything. Oh, yeah, Izuku. I'm getting it. No, these three. Sorry, these three. Excuse me. Yeah, Suzumi's there. You know, so she came downstairs looking like. If I can get them. Now I have to reorganize these. She came in looking like this. Yeah. These pictures sorted up. Yeah, actually, that's way more better, actually. So, yeah, Zoom came looking home like that. So, downstairs in this one. Yeah, so, she's like, morning, mom, morning, dad. And they're like, oh, hey, sweetie. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. So, yeah. She's like, hey, honey. Yeah, that'll work. Let's go this way. Just like, yeah, so she came down looking like this. And she's like, morning, mom. Morning, dad. Yeah, cause fine. So she's like, morning, mom. Morning, dad. Remember, she has some yellow in her hair. Like, this picture, just black, yellow. I mean, but on this one, we'll just say you can go ahead black in her hair. Black and green in her hair. Yeah, so they're like, yeah, and they're like, hi, honey. Like, how's your morning? Because it was like really early in the morning when Izuku's. No, it was like, she just slept in. And I just mad. Just gonna say, Izumi's gonna be like her brother, and in a two-way, maybe one. Well, Izuku maybe in a one, but I think I'm gonna do two. Yeah, I'm gonna do two people for the ship. I think you guys can guess one because I did say third year, so yes, one is Nedre, but the other one I'm going to age the person. I don't know if she was actually the same age as them when we first met her. I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, so it's gonna be Nedre X mystery until I release it. But I'm gonna picture Nedre later on. Uh, unless I think I saved one before, but I think I might have saved one. Let's see if I can find. Uh, Sorry if you guys can hear my family. Yes. So, yeah. Sorry. So yeah. So they explain what happened to him. Like, I was wondering the guy, and they were sorry to disappear. Yeah. So Izumi gets a text from Bakugo and Todoroki saying meet us at our favorite space. Izumi. Oh, I never knew her hair moved. I think I should use this one instead. But like, yeah, that's gonna happen. Yeah, so Izumi gets a text from Baka saying, meet me here. Yeah, so that happened. So she's like, okay, I'll be there in a few minutes. So, yeah, so Shoto and Katsuki like to see which one she accepts, and yeah, so Yumi has grown feelings for both of them and everything. Cause this video gone for, oh, it's at the hour mark, guys. I will end it till when I'm gonna do until the entrance exam. Yeah, so yeah, she confesses. They confess, and Izumi's like, I've like both of you, so. And like, fine, we could share. They just decided that randomly. They kiss Izumi. Izumi goes home excited, saying, "Mom, Dad." Um, then she's like, "I have Choto in back cat. Yeah, she's just called cat and cat show and cat. And said they like me, and now we're dating." And they're like, "Oh yeah," because they're like, at least one of their or two of the kids will have a powerful curriculum in the next generation. Right, we're supposed to be over here, so yeah, it's from here through. Like, yeah, and then like, that's great, honey. So yeah, so for the next few months, um, well, actually, I'll do it until to when it gets when it's like the first day of UA, and then I'll stop the video. So yeah, so Mizuku, yeah, Zuku has trained nonstop. They don't know what his specialty is. Like, they never saw the kunais or the thing. They just saw him as a swordsman. He never explained the other weapons. They never saw this or these or the bows. They just saw the swords, so they just saw him as a swordsman. Or these. They never actually saw these because he always covered them. So, yeah. So, Izuku goes to the entrance exam looking like this. Hmm. Uh, Actually, I'll save for them. Yep, so they do that. And then, yeah. So, Izuku's just completely quiet. Doesn't even talk. Ida thinks he's sleeping because it looks like he's doing nothing, but he's just how ninjas roll. They look like they're doing nothing sometimes, but like, yeah. So Izuku got 100 out of 100. He's smart and he got that knowledge like Ida. I mean, not Ida, like, and those are just not all of the knowledge, but no, this is like, yeah. So either one, Izuku and sorry, Izuku. I'm just gonna even on this one. So now, yeah. So Ida, he does the same thing. It's like, oh, excuse me, sir, but blah 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 blah. You didn't explain the blah 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 point, sir. Blah blah blah. It's like, oh, I'm truly sorry, sir. Please forgive me. So then he has to go up, blah, 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 and then he points. You could just like, you there, stop. He's like, wake up. And he's like, excuse me, sir, but I think you can wake up this kid. And he's like, what kid? I don't know. Sorry, I just saw something. Actually, man, Izuku has 6 swords. Izuku has 6 swords, yep. So he's like, he's asleep, and then President Mike looks closer and see Izuku has his eyes open and is blinking. He's like, sir, he's not asleep. He's not even moving. he didn't write it yet. And he's like, sir, he did write it. I'm like, what? It's like, oh, fine, I'll just do it myself since you're not gonna help. So he walks up to him. He's like, hey, you. And then he just sees, and then Izuku turns his head and sees the design. He's like, oh, uh, should be sorry, sir. So Izuku doesn't even look. He just keeps his mouth shut. He's like, yeah. So Ida goes down again. Yeah. 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 Right. Yeah, so, yeah. So, then we go to the gates. He's not in the same gate as Ida. Or, well, technically, they actually put him into a different thing, but he still took the text with the group. But he got put in a separate one, so he'll be going straight over to the third year's class. They can't really tell what age they had, like, none in the first years. Well, the first years that make it can't tell, like Bakugo, Izumi, or Shoto, or Ida. They all look like. So, um, yeah. He goes to his own thing, and then Suizawa is curious on him because he's yeah. So instead of like Jake, when he literally has to wait like all of them and until the gates open. Yeah. I gotta look one actually. Sorry that it zoomed out. I will zoom in for you guys. So, yeah. What are you doing?
You have a container under there and a bag.
Okay. What?
And a container there and a cup.
Okay.
Boba, is your window open?
No.
It's nice out. You should open it.
Okay.
And I want this from